Hello everyone, this is Vortex259. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance. In our last episode, Cecil and crew traversed the old waterway that winds underneath Baron, and they arrived through Castle Baron's back door. In the castle hallway, Cecil met Baigan, the captain of the Royal Guards, who offered to join the party and help defeat Golbez. Palom and Porom saw right through Baigan's intentions, however, and pointed him out as being a villainous traitor. Now exposed, Baigan reveals that Golbez has granted him an awesome power. So, without further introduction, folks, here he is. That's right, it's Baigan! And he is transformed into an ugly, serpent-like mutant thing. Now, Baigan has three forms that we're going to have to fight: his body, his left arm, and his right arm. Now his left and right arms are pretty easy to destroy. They only have 444 HP apiece. However, they will regenerate after a short period of time if you defeat them. So the key to winning this battle is by defeating Baigan's torso. His main body has 4,444 HP. But you can use one powerful spell of your choice on him, but keep in mind that he will quickly cast Reflect on himself after you do so. So to prepare for the one spell, I would highly recommend using Palom's Bluff ability a few times, then you can trounce him with a powerful bio spell. Through the rest of the battle though, we'll rely on Cecil and Yang to do damage with physical attacks, while Porom and Tella work on buffing and healing. Now, as far as Baigan's arms go, his left arm can cast the Haste spell, and it can also use Entangle to paralyze a character. His right arm can use Vampire to suck your blood right out of you, and of course also deplete your HP. So what I'll probably do is have Cecil and Yang take out one of the arms and leave the other one intact. Then we'll just focus on wailing on the main torso. So are you ready? Well, let's get started here. I'm going to start off by having Cecil attack the left arm. And Yang is going to use his power command to store up his energy for double attack power. Probably not a bad idea to have Porom use Protect on everyone. As you can see, physical attacks can do some pretty decent damage. So, here we go. I'm going to have Palom be the star of the show again, and I'm going to have him actually use the Bluff command 3 times. There's the first of 3. We're going to get his magical power really buffed up there, and then he'll be able to cast a powerful spell on Baigan's main torso. We'll also haste up Palom, kind of speed him up so that we can use Bluff a lot quicker. Let's use power on Baigan himself. Meantime, I'm just going to cure everybody up. Uh-oh, there's that nasty and nefarious glitch, so I'm going to have Porom defend instead of get an extra turn there. I guess I can also go ahead and haste up Yang and Cecil in the meantime. Alright, here we go. Here's bluff number 2, is it? One more to go after that. Cecil scores a critical hit there. Guess I can use the healing staff. Uh-oh, there's Vampire. Well, let's go ahead and haste up Cecil there as well. This battle isn't too terribly bad so far. Alright, here we go. Here's bluff number 3. Alright, Baigan, it's time to unleash a very powerful virus on you. And I'm hoping that when I cast Bio, it will defeat him instantly. Alright, let's give it a try. Time for you to shine again, Palom. Let's do it, man. Let's show off your Bio spell. Here we go. And we do 2,680 points of damage, and that just leaves his right arm kind of floating in the air there. What's he going to do? Fall to the ground and come over here and try to bite us to death? Well, we got to be careful because this right arm will eventually self-destruct, which can do a lot of damage on one character. So let's try to take it out pretty quickly. I don't know if we'll have time to do that or not before it self-destructs. Well, I guess what I can try to do is cast Blizzara on it. There we go. That's enough to do the trick. And we win this battle. Nothing to it. We get 3,000 gil and 964 experience points. Palom says, ha, nothing to it. Man, is there an echo in here? Cecil says, even Baigan, who seems so loyal. Yeah, that's a shame. So we defeat Baigan, and we now get not one, not two, but 3 new entries in the bestiary. So let's check it out here. Oh, here we passed them there. Here we go. There's Baigan, number 196. Now you also get the right and left arms in your bestiary. Number 197 is the right arm, and number 198 is the left arm. And there you go, we're now 22% complete. Alright, well what I'm going to do now is go back to the old waterway and use the save point, save my game, and then I'm going to come back into Castle Baron. I'm going to go up to Cecil's room in the northwestern tower and rest and recover my HP and MP, and once I do that, I'll meet you right back here. Hello again everyone, I am back, fully recovered, so it is time to make our way to the throne room and go confront the king after all this time. Maybe we'll be able to find Golbez in here as well and deliver him to justice. So let's just go through the door here, and we're back in Castle Baron's throne room. And there's the king on the throne, unguarded and all alone. So let's go up here and talk to him. The king says, Cecil, you have returned. I am glad to see you are safe. Cecil says, thank you. The king says, I see you have become a paladin. Paladins are of little use. A dark knight would be more useful to us. Cecil says, Your Majesty? The king says, You're who? Oh, you must mean the old duffer who refused to surrender this kingdom. I must say I've enjoyed impersonating him. Cecil says, What have you done with the king? You'll see him soon enough. Oh, and give my regards to Scarmiglione if you run into him in the netherworld. That weakling never deserved to be one of the 4 elemental lords. The rest of us are more powerful than him. Cecil says, Then you are? Uh-oh. It's another elemental lord, posing as the king of Baron. Behold, I am the Lord of Water, Cagnezo. Oh no, we're going to have to fight the Elemental Lord of Water, Cagnezo, who has 5,312 HP. Now 2 spells will be critical in this boss battle, the Thunder spell and the Blizzard spell. More preferably Thundara and Thundaga and Blizzara and Blizzaga. Now keep in mind that Cagnezo can draw up water, and when he does so, that is your flash flood warning, people, because that means he will soon unleash a powerful tsunami. So when Cagnezo starts to draw up the water, you want to zap him with a thunder type spell, preferably Tellus Thundaga. Otherwise, you want to focus on using Blizzara and Blizzaga because Cagnezo's actual weakness is ice, believe it or not. He can also draw into a turtle form when he's injured, and when he does that, he can restore a lot of HP. But because we have access to mages, I think this is going to be a pretty simple battle, so let's give it a try here. Cecil and Yang will just use their weapons to attack, and I'm going to have Porum use the protect spell on everybody. Alright, let's have Palom use the Blizzara spell. For starters, I'll show you how much damage that does. Pretty decent, 1,056. Now here we go, torrents of water are being drawn up, so that means it's time to use a thunder type spell, so let's use Tellus Thundaga spell here. Come on, Tella, go, man. There you go. Oh, yeah. Wow. I didn't realize it would do that much damage. I thought it'd be more around 2,500 to 3,000, but that was over 4,000. And I defeat another Elemental Lord, this time within 2 rounds. Man. Where does Golbez find these Elemental Lords? He needs to go through his hiring department and see if they can find some better people. That was just way too easy. Porum's going to gain a level, and she's going to learn the Asuna spell, and Palom's going to gain a level, and so does Cecil, so very nice. Man, that was just way too easy, and we hear a voice who says, "You swine!" Oh, it's Sid. Sid says, "Someone's going to get a complimentary face beating for locking me up in that sty." Eh? He looks around and sees nobody but Cecil, and of course his friends. Cecil says, "Sid." Sid says, "Cecil, you're alive. You had me worried." Cecil says, "I'm sorry." Sid says, "Where's Rosa? She went after you, convinced that you were still alive." Cecil says, "Golbez has taken her." "What? How could you let that happen? First my airship, now my Rosa." Tella says, "And she's still in trouble, so stop your jabbering and take us to your airship." Sid says, "Who is this snippy octogenarian?" What a great line. Tella says, "I could say the same thing to you." Sid says, "What? I'm half your age and then some."
Yeah, all right, fine. You want to clock me? You think you can take me? Come on.
Now we're going to have to break up an old man fight here. Porum says, "Please, this is not the time. Sir, this is the great sage Tella." Porum says, "This is Master Yang, the High Monk of Febul, and I am Porum, an apprentice mage from Mysidia." Oh, don't forget Palom back there. He feels left out. He says, "So now we'll have another geezer on board." Porum says, "That repulsive brat is my twin brother Palom." Palom says, "You goody two-shoes." But Yang is just as polite as ever. He says, "Pleased to meet you." Sid says, "Well, you sure are a mannerly fellow." Cecil says, "Sid, where's your new airship?" Sid says, "Where nobody would suspect." Tella says, "We must hurry. Rosa's life is in danger." I know. You don't have to shout. We're not deaf like you. Everyone follow me." Come on, kids, let's go. Oh no, what's going on here? You have defeated me, but you have not heard the last of Cagnezo. Now join me in the Netherworld. What's going on here? Tella says the walls. What's happening to the walls here? Oh no, they're starting to close in on everyone. And the doors have become locked too. Oh no, this is not good. They're going to be crushed to death. Hey, what are Palom and Porum doing here? Palom says, "I guess there's only one thing to do." Porum says, "Cecil, I'm glad we were able to become friends." Tella says, "What are you going to do?" Palom says, "We're not going to let you die." Porum says, "We thank you for everything you taught us, Sage Tella." Ready? Yes. Cecil says, "No!" And together they cast Break and turn themselves to stone, stopping the walls. Oh man. Palom, Porum. That was a very rash thing to do. Well, a very sad ending for the twins. Tella's going to try to cast Asuna on them. But it has no effect because they've become stone of their own will. Very sad. Well, that's going to be all the time we're going to have for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance. Next time, we'll see if we can find Sid's airship and get revenge. Thank you very much for watching today's episode, everyone. This has been Vortex 259. See you again next time.